Hi guys, welcome to your tarot reading. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I just wanted to come on and do a general reading for the collective. I'm going to tap into your energy, past, present, and future. Just get an overall glimpse into what's going on with you right now, what's going on with the collective, like just the energies and everything. So we have the Four of Cups, the Moon, and the Judgment card. Wow. Okay. Hmm. In your current energy, we have Ace of Swords, Six of Wands, Ten of Wands. And in the near future, we have the Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Chariot. Awesome. Underneath, we have the Nine of Swords. So this collective is going through something very mentally challenging. So the Nine of Swords is swords are air. That's your thoughts. So this is like staying up late, sleepless nights, kind of like depression, anxiety, but it's because you're all in your head. And that's not because it's not justified. I mean, I get in my head, I'm overthinking, but I feel like you are really overthinking about something here. So you're very like reserved, held back. There's some information I feel like that's being held back here because we have the Four of Cups, which is kind of closed off and holding back. And then we have the Moon, which is about under the surface. And then we have Judgment, which is like a wake up call or some type of like new beginning, rebirth type of energy is what I'm getting. So there's something that is definitely under the surface here. This could be like you going through a spiritual awakening, and it has kind of in the past it was um under the surface, like it just you were moving through energies, and that could have really been what was causing you. You know, when you go through spiritual awakening, it causes a lot of mental conflict. So that was in your past, though. So I feel like you've kind of moved through that. And right now we have clarity coming through here. We've got clarity, and then we've got a victory in whatever area this was. So I feel like you've definitely come through this and you've put down some burdens because you have the Ten of Wands here, which is releasing burdens and letting things go. And then we have the Eight of Swords here, which again is like that mental confliction. This is like um, limiting beliefs or holding yourself back from things. So this very well could have been like spirit has been trying to hand you, like this could be like some type of spiritual gift, or they could have just been trying to get you to see something, signs, synchronicities, something, and you were not seeing it. You know, things were hidden from the surface. Um, like your intuition, you just were not trusting your intuition. You were holding back from trusting your intuition. But that really brought in like this wake up call, this aha moment, which I think is where that Ace of Swords came in, because that's like a breakthrough moment for you. And that's your current energy. Like you're going through some type of breakthrough and victory in putting down burdens. So you've definitely released something here. And that could be different for each of you. It could be mental burdens, it could be physical burdens. You know, if you're carrying whatever this burden was for you that you've been carrying a lot. So, you know, that could be issues at work, issues at home. This could be about relationships. Again, it's a general reading, so take it how it resonates. But so in the near future, we have the Eight of Swords here. And again, the Eight of Swords is about like limiting beliefs, and it's about like a mental prison restriction, holding yourself back. But I feel like this is you breaking free from this. And because we have the Page of Swords and then the Chariot, and the Chariot's all about forward movement. So I feel like there is maybe some information you're getting here, or you're learning something new, and that it's going to break you free and move you forward in whatever this is. So maybe you're learning something at your job, and it's going to kind of push you forward and help you put down those burdens. Or, you know, once you release burdens or you release certain energies, it kind of just opens you up for more. So this could be you, once you release those burdens, which is in your current energy, it's just going to open you up and free you to new ideas and new inspiration. So the Page of Swords is about information, it's about communication, it's about ideas from spirit. So this could even open you up to more spiritual messages, more downloads, and things of that nature. But it's definitely propelling you forward here. So, what do they not see coming? What does this collective not see coming here, Spirit? I really love this. So there's definitely some information coming in the near future that's going to be very freeing and help move you forward. And that's because you're releasing burdens. Ugh, I hate when it does this. So we have the Two of Swords, which is making a decision. Or, so she has this blindfold on and she's very closed off, which this Four of Cups has his arms crossed and it's very closed off in the heart space. So I feel like this is a decision that's going to be made. What do they not see coming, Spirit? Yeah, again. Like I just said, oh my gosh, look at this. I love it. I love when Spirit does that. So yeah, once you make this decision and you release these burdens, it's going to open you up to emotional new beginnings. And then you have like a whole new beginning coming in here with the Fool. Like I said, when you release burdens and you drop burdens, then it's going to open you up to so much more. And this could be love. This could be creativity. You know, the Ace of Cups is emotion. So it's a new emotional beginning that's going to come in here for you. Once this decision is made to drop those burdens, it's going to propel you forward into whatever this heart space is for you. And it's a whole new beginning. So, I mean, this could be opening you up to a love relationship, opening you up to whatever is emotional for you. You know, a lot of people are emotional about their work because that's their stability. You know, it's a very emotional thing. But, you know, when you're carrying all of these burdens, you see how his hands are full? He can't carry any more. You can't take on any more burdens. You need to lay these burdens down. And then once you do, your hands are free. His arms will be free, his hands will be free. And then you can open up to a whole new world when you do that, because this is the end of a cycle. It's a 10. And, you know, he's right here by his house. So he's almost there and he gets to put these burdens down. And I feel like once you do that, your hands and your arms are free so that you can open up to so much more. And that's exactly what it's doing. You have this new emotional beginning. I love this. 2 new beginnings. Taking a leap of faith, going towards what it is that you do want here. So what do they need to do, Spirit? What does this collective need to focus on? Actions, advice. Temperance, patience, calm, balance. Balance your head and your heart. Yeah. And then we have the Hierophant, which is, you know, stay true to your beliefs, stay true to your morals. And this is also about learning. Like you have these two, this is a higher learning because this is an archangel. I just feel like you're opening up to spirit, and it's going to open. This could also be about spirituality, the Ace of Cups. So I feel like once you lay down burdens, you're going to be getting messages from spirit. You're definitely going through a spiritual awakening. Like I said, the Judgment card. So yeah, I feel like this collective is going through a huge spiritual awakening, and it's going to open you up to this learning, this higher learning. And it's so the Seven of Swords is about being strategic or doing things in a different way. So I feel like once this does open you up, that new beginning is going to have you doing things in a completely different way, and being very strategic in how you do things. And that could be cutting things off, being strategic about, you know, the people that you let into your life or the people that you let around you. After going through a spiritual awakening, you kind of really close people off that no longer serve you. So, and that could be part of the putting down these burdens, you know, getting rid of negative people, negative relationships, negative situations, negative habits, that type of thing. So I love this. I think this is really amazing. So you've got really great things coming in here, lots of new beginnings. I wish you the best, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.